Next, we have item 6.1, which is public input. And if there's anyone, I have one here, but just to explain, public input is here for anyone that wants to speak for 3 minutes on something that's not on the agenda. And so if you want to speak, you get 3 minutes, state your name for the record, and just know that we cannot comment on the public input at the time. However, we will work to get you in touch with someone that can address what you're discussing at a later time or something of the like. So what I'll do is start off with Carolyn Jarrett. If you're here, you want to start out and come up and conduct your public input.
Sorry, I'm short. Good morning. My name is Carolyn Jarrett. I'm a retired teacher. I worked for 18 years in the elementary school, Burns Valley and Pomo. I retired and served 8 years on the Canocday School Board. All of this experience has given me a compelling picture of the obstacles and challenges to success that many of our students are facing. At a meeting of the retired teachers of Lake County Division 35 last May, we heard a presentation from Julie McGovern, director of the Mendocino College Adopt a Fifth Grader program, and I have to tell you, it gave me great hope. The retired teachers wanted to make a donation then and there, but I said, whoa. Because our county is served by 2 different community colleges, the Mendocino College program only serves schools in Lucerne, Upper Lake, Lakeport, and Kelseyville. And I wanted to see if there was a program that served Canocday and Middletown. So I did some research over the summer and found Jay Loudon, the director of the Yuba College Adopt a Fifth Grader program. So before I go any further, I'd like to tell you the backstory because it really underscores the purpose of these programs. It all started in Oklahoma in the summer of 1947 when an ambitious young man named Wade Koninger was mowing lawns. One of his clients was so impressed with his hard work and hustle that he got him a scholarship to Yale. You could do that back then. Once he was out of Yale, Wade had a very successful career in business and ultimately retired to Hopland. But he never forgot the extra leg up that scholarship gave him and how grateful and indebted he was to having that opportunity. In 2007, he gave money to the Mendocino Foundation, a nonprofit associated with Mendocino College, to offer scholarships to fifth graders because Wade felt that the goal should start earlier than the teenage years. The Adopted Fifth Grader program was born. It works like this. At the end of year assemblies, fifth graders are chosen by their teachers and principals. They are given a $25 gift certificate right then, and then another certificate that promises that if they graduate from high school, they will receive $500. However, if they enroll and take 12 units at Mendocino College, they'll receive $1,000. The students who are chosen are not necessarily the top of the class. They are those who might not be motivated in school due to difficult circumstances, but who show promise. They might be the first in their families to graduate and go to college. They might just need to be recognized and supported and given the chance to have a dream. Julie says that 50% of her students do go on to college. Mendocino College has been running this program for 17 years. Yuba College started only 2 years ago. It takes $700 to fund each scholarship, but donations of any amount are gratefully accepted. Is that my time?
Are you ready? You close to wrapping up?
Okay. All right. Well, I'll skip this other part. I know that supervisors cannot allocate money for this program, but I know that most of you are members of charitable groups, animal clubs, or other organizations. Both Jay and Julie have said they are very willing to come to speak to any group in Lake County to hear about their programs. I'm hoping that we as a community will step up and support this program for our youth. Thank you so much for your time. And as a good teacher, of course, I have handouts, and I'm not going to give them to you till I'm through speaking. So it's a flyer from both Yuba and Mendocino, and then my phone number on the front. If you have any ideas of other groups that I might speak to, I would appreciate it if you would contact me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. If there's anyone else, I think I see Gail. Would you like to come up?
Yes, thank you.
And there's some paper, there's a paper, it's a request form. I don't know if you've already filled it out, but if not, just fill it out and,
Thank you.
yeah.
There's one hand on it. Hold on.
Okay.
Shall I fill it out after I speak?
Yes, you can do that.
Good morning. My name is Gail Delane, and I'm a resident of, or homeowner at Lake Village Estates Mobile Home Park for seniors. We are here this morning, many of us, to ask supervisors to consider and to help us, more than consider, come up with a rent stabilization ordinance for mobile home parks throughout Lake County. Sonoma County has done this, and they have, I'll just read this part. The rent shall not exceed 70%, a 70% change in the consumer price index, or 4% of the previous year's rent, whichever is less. Our owner, mobile home park owner, has also imposed pass-through charges. So anything that they do in the park to enhance their park, they charge us for. They pass charges through to us monthly, along with our space rent. We are homeowners with all the obligations of homeowners. We pay insurance. Some people have loans, mortgage loans on their homes. We pay our water, our sewer, our taxes, our landscape, PG&E, gas, and trash pickup. So we really would like the supervisors to consider an ordinance that would help parks throughout Lake County. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Gail, I'll follow up with you later. Mhm.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else in the chambers? And just fill out a paper like Gail.
Okay. John Martin from Clear Lake Oaks, Lake Village Estates. I'm here just for the rent control, and I think there should be a freeze on how many years they can charge us. Say, 2 years, every 2 years, rent can go up, and this, for seniors, we really need a lower percent, because our Social Security doesn't pay us enough to live in life. So these corporations are destroying people's lives, and we really need this rent control so that we can live happily, or at least live the rest of our lives in comfort. So we really need this rent control. What else? I know this corporation, they're violating a lot of laws, trying to get us to, they're extorting money from us, basically, is what they're doing. And we really need the law to come on there. Right now, I've already found one law from the Health and Safety Code, which is 18603, that they are violating. There's a lot of them that they violate, even the mobile home park laws. We are filing complaints with the state, and we would like to ask the county to, step up, go investigate Boa Vita, because apparently if they have a business here, you guys are in charge of their business license. They should be following your laws, and you guys should be in there stopping them from breaking the law. That's about it. I don't have any more. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning, board. My name is Chris Allen. I'm a resident of Lakeport. Thank you, Supervisor Rasmussen, for mentioning Vicente's Candlelight Vigil. I'd also like to thank local law enforcement agencies for their hard work in apprehending the suspects in the case very quickly. Vicente was a larger-than-life character that made friends everywhere he went. He saw the beauty in everyone. You could hardly ever have a conversation with him where he wouldn't say something you said or did was beautiful. He was brutally honest, many times to a fault, and he was an amazing person that would be greatly missed. Several members of the public, with the blessing of Vicente's family, are organizing the candlelight vigil at Library Park at the gazebo at 7:30. I have the honor of informing the board and the public and inviting them to this event. The outpour from the community has already been tremendous. Please come to support his family. And for those that knew him, be ready to share or listen to a story about Vicente. Everyone that's met him has at least one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I need to do one of these?
Good morning, Chairman Crandall, board, and staff. My name is Julia Carrera. I'm here representing the Upper Lake Community Services District Formation Committee regarding the recent email you received on dangerous condition of public property, inverse condemnation, and CESA liability. The same day that letter went out, which was copied to 24 different agencies, we did receive immediately a positive response from the Army Corps of Engineers. We hope we will be receiving a similar positive response from the county. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else in the chambers? On Zoom? Right. Okay. Donna, if you would like to unmute.
Good morning, Board. Donna Mackwitz, District 3 registered voter and volunteer member of the General Plan and Shoreline Local Area Plan Advisory Committees. Thank you, Board, for your dedication and service. And I'd like to share my opinion and concern that Lake County sheriffs can't respond timely for hours in emergencies in Clear Lake Oaks, as we saw again in High Valley last Monday. 2 individuals walked up to a home for help, covered in blood, needing immediate attention. Sheriffs were called, 911, and they responded they couldn't help for hours. The 2 young adults were transported to the hospital, but it wasn't again for another 2 days until the 3rd individual was found deceased. What was originally thought to be a mountain lion attack was a fatal traffic accident. Fish and Wildlife had been called, and they responded even before our sheriffs. Please consider halting all projects in High Valley until the safety and travel and visiting the area safety can be addressed. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is there anyone else on Zoom? All right, with that, we will close public input and move on to our next timed item,